Education for Zambia has been one of the key things to provide to its people. You cannot provide money to everybody, but provide education, then you change the whole world.
Zambia is a very, very beautiful country. It's a country with massive potential. Like many African countries, it has the challenge of delivering quality education.
Most of the challenges are not unique to Zambia. There are challenges that most of the countries that are in the developing world are facing.
There is low achieving, poor attendance, there's a reading problem and writing problem.
The areas that are affected the most are the rural areas, and the girls in these rural areas are very disadvantaged. This is partly due to the dependency on rote learning rather than more interactive, child-centered methods of teaching and learning.
The overall vision of the Zambian Ministry of Education is to increase access to education for all.
A well-educated population will develop their own country. We need to invest in the next generation. We need to invest in our children.
This provision is done through various ways. One of the ways is providing quality education through the integration of ICT in teaching and learning.
If you want to use technology for learning, you have to plan it. You have to plan the resources, you have to plan the teacher education, you have to plan the infrastructure. If you don't plan, it won't work.
Partnerships with organizations that are not part of the government is something that has really opened our eyes. What comes out is that these partners have some experience and share it with us, and we are able then to view our problems in a different perspective.
iSchool enables learning beyond what people thought was possible. It takes learning to another level. Tablets are a great solution for learning. The iSchool tablet, called the TopZedBrands, is inexpensive, has good battery life, and is very easy to use. It comes with the whole primary school curriculum preloaded with learning resources, including health and agriculture, financial literacy, and a lot more that you would need for lifelong learning.
In each lesson, first of all, I need to go through my lesson plan. I divide the class into 3 groups with 3 activities. The learners need to do all the activities by rotating through from one group to the other. So in the first activity, learners will be working on TopZedBrands. Then the second one, learners will be working independently, drawing, writing. Then the third one, learners will be working independently by discussing. The teacher will be there to guide them.
When I give them the TopZedBrands, they are always excited. Before the iSchool program, the teaching was more like lecturing, but it's different now.
The iSchool program has had a big impact. Even lessons without the TopZedBrands, the pupils are able to explore and find their own answers.
The activities are more interesting, and it has brought excitement and interest in the way that they see learning.
I've also, as a teacher, benefited from using the tablets. Without the iSchool training, I don't think I would manage to use the tablets the way I'm using them now.
The difference between the iSchool training and the traditional training is that it's opened our minds to think differently.
The key to achieving quality in the classroom using technology is teacher support. Education needs to be higher quality, and this means providing more opportunities for quality teacher professional development.
The aim of OER4Schools is to introduce interactive teaching in classrooms.
A CPD program brings together the teachers to discuss the methods that they have used in their classes. So when they meet, teachers are able to discuss solutions for those problems that they face during the teaching time.
When we come to teacher group meetings, we plan interactive techniques together. We go into our classes to teach the interactive lesson that we have discussed. The methods that we use include open-ended questioning, talking points, mixed-space group work, self-assessment, peer assessment, traffic lights, project-based learning, and of course, inquiry-based learning. The following week, we come together to discuss on the challenges and the positives, and we also reflect on how the lesson went. The teachers that attend teacher group meetings we have seen a lot of change in the way they handle their learners.
Before we started the interactive teaching meetings, I, for one, was glued to books. They're given the syllabus to follow, textbooks to use, but we never shared information. But in interactive teaching meetings, it made us sit down as a group, share ideas, go and practice those ideas, and report. And I think it has brought us teachers closer to each other, and we are learning from one another.
Teacher profession development is very important and vital in the Zambian context, in that it makes us teachers aware of the new techniques. In our school, we use technologies to support teaching and learning in subjects like science, mathematics, geography, and English. Without teacher profession development, the technology won't be used properly.
Teachers simply need a little bit of help, but this goes a long way.
The reason I became a teacher is simply to change a pupil.
The world is changing. Technology has a big role to play. We want to be part of the change.
Education is about opportunities, creating opportunities that many of our children have never had before.
When I look at them, I just see all these opportunities that they will be able to achieve through education.
I want a learner to be more than me, not only teaching how to read and write, but also I want them to apply that as they grow so that Zambia can benefit from their input.